Okay, time to get myself caffeinated. What's going on, everybody? Mr. Thrasha here, back in Ottawa, because tonight it's time yet again for another Weird Al Yankovic show. Second time for me on this tour. Last time was last year in Toronto. Pulled out my Weird Al mug. It's Weird Al weekend here in Ontario. Played Montreal last night, and he's right here in my hometown of Ottawa tonight. Here's me and Al in Toronto. I believe that picture was taken back in 2018. It's another one of my favorite shots of me and Al backstage in Toronto. That was just a couple years ago. Always wearing that Off the Deep End shirt. Tonight's actually going to be my 46th Weird Al show. Seen him many, many times over the years. I've gotten to know Al and the guys on a personal level. It's been pretty awesome, so we'll be able to exchange a few words with him tonight. He's always a very busy guy backstage after the shows, but always a pleasure to catch up with Al and the guys. There's Steve J. and Jim West, his longtime bass player and guitarist. Since the very beginning in 1983, these guys have been with him the whole time. They play with him on every single album. I'm going to go through a few albums and show some of my signed Weird Al possessions. So we'll be catching up with the guys tonight, but I'm not going to put the camera in their face. I might show a few clips of the show where I'm sitting, stuff like that. Bring you along for some of the experience, but I'm not going to let it take away from my enjoyment of the show, and I certainly don't want to throw a camera in their face, but who knows, maybe they'll say a few things for us. Love this picture here, me and Steve, the bass man. He's able to bend his hand back like that. It's really interesting. Looks like his fingers are broken. Always a fantastic time catching up with Steve, Jim, John, and Al. The set list this year is going to be quite amazing too, so like I said, I'll try to include a few clips from the show. A close personal friend of Al. I've got so many autographs in my collection from Al and the guys over the years. Just watched this with Evie last night, The Complete Al. My favorite mockumentary, the amazing and almost true life story of a rock and roll legend. Had Al sign that a few years back in Calgary. Yeah. Here's the only signed vinyl I have by Al and the guys. This one's great. This is from 1985, Dare to Be Stupid. Known as his breakthrough record, not his breakthrough single, which was on the previous album in 3D, which would be Eat It. Dare to Be Stupid. 31 years old. Celebrated the 30th anniversary last year. This is the inside of the vinyl album. I got Al and all the guys to sign that. Look how young they were there. Actually, I've done a special on my channel. I'll put it up at the end of this video. It'll pop up at Jim West's house, actually. Did a special with Jim at his house for my channel. It's his longtime guitarist, Jim West. Maybe we can get a couple words from him tonight. We'll see how everyone's feeling after the show. No guarantees. I'm so glad I got that sign, though. Only vinyl I've ever had Al and the guys sign. All of them still together today. Not going to show every single Weird Al album, just the ones I've got signed by Al and all the guys. Running with Scissors, one of my favorites from 1999. Actually even had the keyboardist Ruben sign on the inside here. By his corpse. I think that's the only autograph I've got by the keyboardist Ruben, who joined the band around 1992. I've also seen most of the songs on all of these albums live. Bad Hair Day. This year we're getting Everything You Know Is Wrong, a song that Al's been asked to play every single year since he wrote it in 1996. I've seen most of this album live. Everybody signed that one. One of my favorites, UHF. 1989. I have thought of getting the DVD of the film signed. Of course, starring Michael Richards, Victoria Jackson. But, as you can tell, I've got a lot of autographs from Weird Al and the guys. Might give them a break tonight. Al's got to sign hundreds of autographs a day. Don't want to add to his workload. Might just get a photo with him tonight. Exchange a few words. Oh, no Weird Al on this one. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. There it is. There it is. Another one of my favorites. Even worse. The originals on this album blow me away. This is the second album right here. Always signed by the main four. Steve, Jim, John Bermuda Schwartz, and Weird Al. Steve always likes to write, "Hey, Johnny." This year we're actually getting multiple tracks from the first album, 1983. This one, I enjoy the cover so much, the cover art, that is actually the first CD I ever had them sign years and years ago. So I had them sign on the inside, where it's blank, right on the tour bus. Those beautiful signatures. First item I ever had them sign was actually this Off the Deep End album cassette right here. Webmaster John Schwartz, Steve J, Weird Al, Jim West. Look at that. Mint condition Off the Deep End cassette. Even has the classic misprint, "Don't You Love Me Anymore." Of course, the song is actually entitled "You Don't Love Me Anymore." Had that in my pocket, got them all to sign it. First time I hung out with everybody. Many, many years with Al and the guys. Yeah, I think I've got enough autographs and stuff from them. So it'd be great to just hang out tonight, exchange some words, and enjoy the show. Biggest question in my mind right now is, what appropriate shirt should I wear to the show tonight? I got classic 1984 in 3D, second album, or the one I generally wear, which is probably the one I'm going to go with. Al always likes to see this on me. Okay, here we are at the Canadian Tire Center. Probably the biggest venue I've ever seen Weird Al in live. He usually plays theaters and amphitheaters, so this will be pretty cool. I got my brother here.
How's it going?
I'm putting him on the spot right now.
Yes, you are.
You've not seen Weird Al since like 1996, right? So
that's right. Bad Hair Tour.
That's insane. That's 26. That's 30 years ago.
We were just saying I was in like, what was 13 when I saw it?
Yeah.
I'm 42 now, so.
I was only 8 at that time. That's 30 years.
It's crazy.
30 years. Right here. And you used to work here.
Yep.
You worked here for the Ottawa Senators.
The old stomping ground.
The old stomping ground. I never thought I'd see Weird Al here. I've seen so many artists here. Judas Priest, AC/DC, Kiss, Van Halen, Motley Crue, Green Day, The Offspring. You name it, I've seen him here. Judas Priest, Iron Maiden, Alice Cooper, all the greats right here. And now I'm finally seeing my favorite of all of them, Weird Al and his band since 1983. Okay, looking ahead, I'm gonna show what I can show. If I can get a couple words from Al, I will, no guarantee, but let's go. Let's go. You're coming with us. Okay, Puddle's Pity Party just ending. So Weird Al's going to be coming up in just a few. Weird Al, Bigger and Weirder 2026 tour. Here we go. All right, we got our drinks. We're ready. Secured our passes. Ran into Ryan just a few minutes ago. He's in the house too. Check it out, pretty good seats tonight. Stage right here. Got myself a Twisted Tea. This is the Twisted Tea section, placed right here within the penalty box. Even though I bought a lot of Twisted Tea, not part of the Twisted Tea section. Our seats are right over here, just adjacent to that. Somebody didn't finish their fries. We should be there for free.
Weird Al Yankovic. music is bigger and weirder. It might seem crazy where it's right back. I Instagram, maybe me like that. You think about her on display.
Let me ask you guys a question. Are you ready? Top
So you're a tough guy, like a really rough guy. Just can't get enough guy, just always a pop guy. Yeah, so don't like me in the butt, don't believe this why. I want you to park that big Mac truck, like in this little garage. Yeah, you're messing with some. Bring a Mustang and a mom for this. Give me everything you got for this. I'm talking wow, that's all. Thank you. There on the asphalt, line of the recognize the face of my hibachi dealer who takes off his prosthetic limbs and help me. Everything you know is wrong, like a light up is down and short is long. And everything you thought was just so important doesn't matter. Everything you know is wrong. I was walking to the kitchen for some golden grams when I accidentally stepped into an alternate dimension. Soon I was abducted by some aliens from space who kinda looked like Jamie Barr. They sucked out my internal organs and took some Polaroids and said I was a darn good sport. And as a way of saying thank you, they offered to transport me back to any point in history that I would care to go. So I had them send me back to a Thursday night so I could pay my phone bill on time. Just up the floating dances money and a Colonel Sanders started yelling. Everything you know is wrong, like a light up is down and short is long. And everything you thought was just so important doesn't matter. Like a son of your parents, yeah. It's unintelligible, I just can't get it through my skull. It's hard to farm, no else. Here we are now, we're gonna sing this evening. We don't wanna buy our album. We're gonna underrush from Seattle when it sure beats Raven Cattle. Yeah.
Hey, did you know that the camera guy here is ticklish? No. Watch this. Wow, isn't this fun?
No. Full of babies 1958 Les Paul Commodophone.
Oh, that is a beauty right
Original
there.
finish.
Nice.
Okay.
Has that-
I'm playing here! Jazz hands! We're gonna change all, listen to me. It's never if you're joining the fight. It's never let your baby grow up to be cowboys. It's never let the fight. You better put on your extra basket.
How about some George Harrison?
One of our songs. Something I wrote.
She's very plain, but that's just perfect for an honest like me who know I shut fancy things like electricity. At 4:30 in the morning, I'm looking cows. Jebediah feeds the chickens and Jacob plows. Fool, and I've been looking and plowing so long that even Ezekiel thinks that my mind is gone. I'm a man in the land, I'm into discipline. Got a Bible in my hand and a beer on the chin. But if I finish all my chores and you finish mine, then tonight we're gonna party like it's 1699. We then spend the most our lives living in a lovely paradise. A cheery once or twice, living in a lovely paradise. With hard work and sacrifice, living in a lovely paradise. We sell drugs at discount price, living in a lovely paradise. People now, let's get real. If you want to know what happened, I want you to stand up. Cell phones. We so come on, let's get real. We all got 'em now. So come on, let's get real. Cell phones. A long, long time ago, in a galaxy far away, now who was under an attack? And I thought me and Qui-Gon Jinn could talk the Federation into maybe cutting them a little slack. But their response, it didn't thrill us. They locked the doors and tried to kill us. We escaped from that gas, but met Jar Jar and Boss Max.
Since we were guests of Jim West tonight, I was able to get a few picks from Jim. Never seen these ones before. This one's got the shock on it. Jim loves to give. Yeah. Not bad. I'm gonna give one of these to my buddy in Montreal. Shot here, me and Jim. Just had a hangout with Jim, Steve, and Bermuda. We didn't end up talking to Al tonight, actually. He was really busy. I don't think he was feeling too great either, so he just wanted to get through the show, get through the paid greets, and skedaddle out of there. There's Jim's older brother, Alan, behind us right there, so to catch up with Jim and his family. Got those picks. Thanks a lot, everybody. Give it a big thumbs up. Please subscribe if you're new here. Hit the notification bell. Never know what you may be missing here on the Mr. Thrasha Show. Always a great time at the Weird Al Show.